Today is Wednesday. Your homework is just the back. Homework is just the back. Okay. All right. Kendra, can you put your iPad al revés? Okay, we're going to solve one-step inequalities. One-step inequalities. So we're writing this down. And I'll be very honest with you. It's a pretty easy topic to learn, but it's very important. Okay? So this video is dedicated to Rolando because he's going to be watching it in a couple of minutes when I post it. And he's going to be like, so glad she recorded it so I can, stay on task, right? I'm sure he's going to do that, right? All right. So we have x plus 7 is greater than or equal to 10. Okay? So this is our inequality. Now, do you notice that there's a number next to your x? There's a plus 7, right? So we have to we have to move this plus 7. It's in the way. I have to get rid of it, move it out. So in order to eliminate the plus 7 and leave x by itself, that's your goal, x by itself, just by itself. I have to move this. So how do I move it? I have to do the opposite. So what is the opposite of a plus? Subtract. So when you see a plus, you're going to do the opposite. What's the opposite? Subtract. What number am I going to subtract? The number next to the x. What's the number next to the x? 7. So I'm going to subtract 7 in order to get rid of it. Now, if I subtract 7 from this side of the class, what do I have to do to this side of the class? The same thing, subtract 7. So if I subtract 7 on this side, I'm going to write the same thing over here. Subtract 7. This is the work you have to show me for me to grade you. Okay? So what's 10 minus 7? 3. Right? Just 10 minus 7. What's the opposite of plus? Minus. So let me write the word opposite so you see what I did. Opposite. Opposite. Okay? Opposite. Now, some of you were like questioning. I'm not sure if it was answered properly on Friday. For example, what's 7 minus 7? 0. This gives you 0, but do I really want to write 0? No. No, because what's x plus 0? X. X plus 0 would just give you x. So do I want to write 0? No. This is 0, right? So 0 just and all we're left with is x. There is a 0. But it, like Sebastian, se desaparece. Por eso lo escribí en el pizarrón, porque se desaparece. Okay, you see this inequality? Bring it down. Just bring it straight down. Okay? You just bring it straight down. Now, this is the only one we're going to graph. The rest we're not. Someone in second period asked a really great question. Miss O'Malley, what number goes in the middle? What number goes in the middle of my graph? She said, does the 10 or the 3? And I said, oh, that's a great point. Do I use the number I started or do I use the number I solved for? And I'm going to use the number I solved for. So this number is the number that goes in the middle. I thought that was a really good question. Okay? Yeah. It's in the recording. Open or close circle? Closed. Now this says greater. So which numbers are greater or equal to 3? Left. Okay? Okay. So, opposite of addition, subtraction. Opposite of addition, subtraction. And this just gives you 0, so you don't use it. And then you just do 10 minus 7. The math is pretty easy today. Math is really easy. All right, let's try this one. X plus 13 is less than 15. Okay, first thing you do to show work, to get credit, is you draw your bars. That just separates. That's like this middle part where I always walk. So, what is the opposite of plus 13? No. Minus. Minus and negative are not the same. I was using second period as a, like your X is the teacher. X is your teacher. And there's 13 kids here. But the bell rings to go to break. What do I want those 13 kids to do? Leave. So you're going to kick 13 kids out. Put them outside. Leave the teacher by herself. So what's 13 minus 13? 0. So we have X. Bring this down. And then you do the math. What's 15 minus 13? 2. And that's it. So you look at what they give you, and you do the opposite. What's the opposite of addition? Subtraction. And then you just subtract. There's no negatives today, Mariano. Up here. Turn around. I don't want you looking back there. That's it. Okay? Okay, try this one while I drink some water. No, I want you to focus more on the math today. There will be some graphing later on. All right. Go. Show the work. I am grading the work. El trabajo. Si no me enseñan el trabajo, es como que me hicieron 0. Y no les califico. You got to show me the work. Okay. So, what'd you guys do? What's the work that you showed? The bars? Check. What else? Subtract. Good use of vocabulary. Subtract what? 20. Very good. Both sides? Yeah. Yep. What do I left here? X. What's 35 minus 20? 15. You'll have some math teachers later, not me, I don't do this. You'll have some math teachers in your career that will do this. They'll cross this out. I don't do that. I leave it alone. But you'll see some teachers cross it out. It just means it went away. I don't. I just leave it. Save my lead. Okay, any questions? So the math, I think, is pretty easy. All right, now, how would you do this problem? Ruben? Anybody, Javier? What would I do with this one? Why? Very good. So here we start with subtraction. So what's your opposite? What are you going to do? Addition. So we're going to draw our bars. So you look at what they give you. They gave me subtraction. I'm going to do the opposite. What's the opposite of subtraction? Addition. What number am I going to use? 7. Andrew, write this down. Remember, I'm grading the work. So if you're not showing me the work is in red. You don't obviously have to write the word opposite. I'm just writing it down so you know what I'm doing. But the red is what I'm grading. I'm grading the red. All right? What am I left with? X. Bring this down. And then you do the math. What's 10 plus 7? That's it. So it's it's like 10 plus 7. That's it. I'm grading the work. I'm grading the work. Okay, one more. X minus 10 is less than 18. X minus 10 is less than 18. Okay? First step, bars. Second step, what are they giving me? They're giving me a minus. So what am I going to do? What's the opposite of minus? Addition. Addition. So I'm going to add. What number am I going to add? 10. Add 10. What you do to one side, Andrew, write this down, you have to do to the other side. So if I give this side 10 candies, what am I going to do to this side?
20 candies.
Okay. 18 plus 10. And we're done. Now, if I wanted you to graph, what number goes in the middle? 28, 27, 26, 29, 30. Is this going to be an open circle or a closed circle? Open. And it says which numbers are less than 28? On the left side or the right side? Left. And that's if we're going to do that. Okay? Any questions? Should have been easy. I'll tell you in a second.
Why aren't there letters here?
Mariana, you're in up there? Kendra, you got one? You're good? Wait. Two more? Oops. Thank you. All right. So, the holes are in the wrong place. The holes are in the wrong place. We're going to start with the front side. The back we're actually doing tomorrow, maybe. So where it says front, the holes are in the wrong place. So look at the side that says front. Okay. Now, what's the number one thing I'm grading? Is the work, right? Okay. So, you're going to show me work here, drawing your bars, right? We're looking at this problem. It says minus 10. So, what are you going to write down?
Addition.
Addition. What number am I going to add?
10.
10. You add the number that's next to the variable, on the side of the variable. What am I left with? X. Bring this down. What's 6 plus 10?
16.
16. And that's it. Okay? Now, they changed the letters. They don't use X very much. And it's fine. Just use the letter that they give you. Or you can use X. Okay, your assignment is to do numbers 1 through 12. 1 through 12. And then I want you to graph, just solve and graph 3, 6, 9, and 12. So you're going to solve all of them, and then you're just going to solve these 4 on the side. Solve and graph. Like, once you're done, like plus 6, K, you do the math, then you're going to graph it right there. Okay? So instead of graphing all of them, I'm just going to ask you to graph 4. Okay? Show the work. I didn't finish it. I said plus 6, but I didn't give you the answer because you got to use your fingers. Okay?